Can you tell us a little bit more about COC sports, Sam?
Sure, I got the scoop. COC baseball faced off against Glendale College in their second matchup this year. With only 6 games left at conference, the Cougars are hoping to finish the season strong. Glendale would get their bats going early, and after knocking in 2 runs in the second, Glendale never looked back. The Cougars, on the other hand, only finished with 4 hits on the day, and they failed to produce any runs despite having runners in scoring positions. The Cougars pitchers combined to strike out 5, but allowed 11 hits and 6 earned runs on the day. COC would fall to Glendale by a score of 9-0. The Cougars will look to bounce back tomorrow as they face Glendale for a 3rd time. Hart and West Ranch went head-to-head in a Foothill League battle. Both teams came into the game with a 4-1 league record, and with both teams tied at first, the stakes were high in this one. Ryan Curlone's blooper to center field would bring in a run for the Indians and extend their lead 4-2 over the Wildcats in the 5th inning. On the mound for the Indians, Bryce Collins struck out 9 and allowed 2 earned runs in 6 innings. West Ranch pitcher Trent Bird would come into the game in the 5th inning to limit the damage for the Wildcats. Going into the final inning down 4-2, the Wildcats began their rally. The Indians would make an error attempting to get a runner out at second base. The Wildcats would capitalize on the error, bringing in a run off a bases-loaded single. Evan Gelati would end the game hitting a walk-off single to defeat the Indians by a score of 5-4. A duel in the pool. No one does it better than Heart of Valencia. In just 2 weeks shy of the Foothill League Finals, the 2 teams squared off with plenty to fight for. Hart's girls squad is very close to capping off a superb run through league, but the defending champs not ready to concede any territory as they took the opening 200 medley relay. But it took only moments for the Hart boys to restore order as Dawson Waggy finished off the boys' relay with the win. On to the girls' 200 IM, an easy trip for Valencia's Isabel Damier as the Vikings went 1-2 in the event. On to the 100 fly for the girls, and a sensational finish as Hart's Taylor Toledo just gets to the wall ahead of Valencia's Emma Hyatt. The breaststrokers also big. Valencia's Josh Lee powers his way to a close win over Hart's freshman Kyle Brill. On to the relays, and it was a dominating performance for both the Hart's girls and boys. Both teams finished 1-2 to make it a clean sweep for both varsity squads. The rematch should be just as exciting. Although the Cougars lost a tough one against Glendale College yesterday, they gave all Citrus College could ask for last week. With Jacob Lopez on the mound for the Cougars, all they needed was some runs. I have the highlights on the game. College of the Canyons baseball put on a hitting clinic against conference opponent Citrus College. Trace Eldridge would get the offense rocking, hitting a 2-run bomb in the first. Ivan Lomelli would add another 2 runs in the first with a deep double out to right field. The Cougars would finish the game with a total of 17 hits. On the mound for the Cougars, Jacob Lopez was lights out. He pitched 7 innings, striking out 14 and only allowing 3 hits.
You know, we're playing really good defense. We really improved, and just got to keep pitching, keep the ball down, and the runs will score. So we've been doing a good job every aspect of the game. So,
with the 10-0 victory over Citrus College, the Cougars improved their overall record to 21-11 and 10-3 in conference play. With Cougar News, I'm Sam Delgado. And that wraps it up for sports. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Sam.